Chickens are loving that warmth. Look at 'em. Num 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 num. You guys see a little butterfly? All right, so today we're on high alert. We've got some stray dogs running the neighborhood. The breed is not the focus. I only tell you guys this so you can understand what kind of dogs we have running the neighborhood. I don't have any problems with any specific breeds or anything like that. I don't know enough to be able to have an opinion about it. Anyways, so they appear to be large bully breeds, um, potentially pit mixes, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm no expert, so I wouldn't know if they're actually bully breeds or not. Well, I mean, what kind of bully breeds if they're pit mixes? I know they're bully breeds, but don't know what kind. So, but we got two big ones, the female of the two. They've been here about a week ago. I mean, they were trying to get into the windows on this side of that building. They were trying to get over the fence. Those dogs, the female is very prey driven, and she is one heck of a danger to our birds. So, while they were close to our house, I decided not to let the birds out a couple hours ago, but to actually wait till later to let them out today. Which, it sucks, but it is what it is. Pretty Bird is attacking the hose. He's literally attacking the water hose, like he's hitting it. Pretty Bird got to see Daddy today, and I recorded it. So I got to edit the video, and then I'll upload it. I'll have it uploaded by tonight. I'm going to be working on that soon. But, yeah. I also already uploaded that video of Layla laying an egg a couple days ago. Hi, pretty. Hey, no biting. I'm not wearing the baggy pants. I'm wearing leggings, dude. Dude, I'm wearing leggings. No nipping at my legs. Oh, my cat's inside my backyard because I am worried about those damn dogs getting to my babies. It really bothers me because those dogs managed to get to my birds. It's going to be a massacre. And it's going to end with dead dogs. And I don't want any of it. And yes, I will fight big dogs if I got to. Hi. Hello. Hello. So handsome. You're so handsome. Yes, you are. It's awesome. Owie! No pinching my legs. No pinches. No pinching. Stop with the pinching. No pinching. No pinching. No. Quit it. Quit with the pinching. Go get your girls. Layla's right there. It's ridiculous, though. It's a good thing I decided to put the fence up around the backyard because we would have had many attacks by now if I hadn't. We got lucky as hell that we didn't end up having our birds attacked before. Now I'm just hoping and praying that this fence slows down those dogs enough if they dare to come back here so that I can protect my birds. She's gonna end up pregnant by that tiny little dog, isn't she? Charlie! Not you, Charlie. Different Charlie. Hey! Leave Lady alone. She's not that kind of woman. Go on now. Alright, I gotta go give the neighbor a heads up. So I'm gonna mute you guys for a moment. I don't want to be rude and record them. Sorry about that. Letting the neighbor know about the dogs. Oh, there they are. They're back again. Get! Damn dogs, man. I'm gonna have to guard my freaking birds for the next couple of hours in my backyard. Those damn dogs don't stay the hell out of here. Water's flowing over. Maybe. Come on, baby. Jesus Christ. It's frustrating because damn dogs are gonna try and get to my birds all day today. That's gonna be all kinds of fun. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. All right, guys, just a second. Grab my rifle. It's just a pellet gun. I'm gonna have to watch my birds all day today. Simba, out. Not a house cat. Yay. Excuse me, kitties. No, you cannot have the gun. See, just a BB. Little Daisy BB. Nothing full force. Nothing deadly. I don't want to use anything deadly. Not chase them off with voice. Mostly. Mostly I just yell at them. And hope it works. Basically. And then most of the time I can chase them off by just yelling at them, telling them to get going, go home. But problem is they don't really have a home from the looks of it. Oh yeah, and that red pot right here, we planted some mint seeds yesterday. So the reason we did that was because if you plant mint, you will what's the word? Um Wasps don't like mint. They hate it. So if you plant mint, you deter wasps. So that's one great way to apparently get rid of wasps in your yard or on your property. It's just to plant mint flowers all over the place. Now I do still need to Google and check whether or not mint flowers are poisonous or toxic to birds. But if they're not, then I will put them in the back as well, especially right there in that corner up there. That's where we have a wasp nest. It's becoming active now since the weather's warming up. And I'm really not in the mood to have all those wasps again right there inside the coop area. Because they love to hang out there because of the mud and the moisture and everything else that we have in the yard because we have the waterfowl, so we always got mud, and wasps use mud to build their nests. Right there. I don't know if y'all can tell. They live inside that hole. And in that corner, we got some outposts right there. And we rent, and they won't do nothing about the wasps. And there's one right there, little outpost. And then there's a whole bunch living inside this corner right here. So right there, that corner got a little gap. And that's where there's one of the bigger posts. But I think the main one inside here. And I see wasps going in and out on a regular basis there. Not right now. It's great. But trust me, there will be. Very soon. We'll have lots of activity. And I'm not looking forward to it. I know, babies, I know. Shall we go see if Layla laid an egg, guys? I haven't checked yet. Hey, Layla. Hey, Layla. Shall we go see if Layla laid an egg? Before I go back there, I want to double check over here. Sorry, but this was going to keep happening. Apologize if it's annoying during a live to have to randomly deal with staring at grass. I'm trying to get a visual on the general neighborhood. Let's see if I can spot the dogs. I'm worried about it. That right there is little Charlie. Little puppy. Belongs to somebody down the road. The large dog is tied on. That's Miss Lady. She belongs to the neighbors. She does not spend all day like this. I'm not going to comment on whether or not I think animals should be tied on or not. That's not something I'm going to be discussing right now. But I understand both perspectives of that picture when it comes to different opinions. I agree and disagree with some things from both sides, so that's as much as I'm going to say about that. What are you doing? What are you smelling? What'd you find? Where you going, kid? I was going to give you some scratches. There you are. Hi. Hi, bucks. Hi, ladies. Hi, ladies. Did you guys lay some eggs today? Hmm? Hi, Nugget. Did you lay any eggs today, Nugget? Hmm? Cock-a-doodle-doo. Anyways, so, hi, Layla. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Let's go see if you laid an egg today, huh? Let's go see. Let's go see if Layla gave us an egg today. Let's see. Hi, babies. Let's go see. Looks like she got some stuff buried. Felt like I just felt something hard in my heel there. Stay. Oh. Nope, nothing in here. No eggs in there. Let's see about right here. See if Layla gave us another egg today. Ooh, jackpot. It's a goose egg. Isn't it beautiful? Number, I think 5 is what that is. There we go. Oh, nice and covered again for her. Got another goose egg. She did a good job. Let's see. Did you guys lay any eggs? Hi, little mama. Hi, beautiful. You're such a cutie pie. No eggs in there. Hey, Rosemary. I'm going to put the egg up here for now. Peek outside to make sure we don't have any dogs on the outside of our fence. Nope. Let's see if we got any eggs in here. Nope, no eggs in there. Alright. See what we've got in here. Nothing back here. Big old ostrich or emu egg. I forget what kind it is. And get 3 in here. I guess the ladies only gave us 3 today. And yes, I do this on a regular basis. I turn it over the nest. Just mess with it a little bit. Just to kind of disrupt things that might be trying to live in there. Can't wait for you guys to start laying to find out how dark your eggs are going to be. Because we've got purebred French copper Marans. That's what those the brown babies are, the black and brown ones. They're purebred French copper Maran chicks. And they are the kind of chickens that literally will lay chocolate eggs. Like they look like chocolate eggs. And I look forward to them starting to lay. They should lay within the next month or 2. They start laying. But, you know, it's likely going to be a while while they stop laying. What you doing, Spicy? Hmm? You're such a busybody, honey. You know I love you, right? Such a good rooster. Such a good rooster. Yes, you are. See, honey and teriyaki have already proven that they are the kind of roosters that will run into danger to protect their flock, which is very, very valuable. And I think that a lot of times roosters are underappreciated. Because roosters are the less valuable chicken, basically, in the eyes of everyone, right? In the eyes of most people. But there really are some amazing roosters out there. Hey, honey, like Honey, for an example. When it comes to protection, Teriyaki is one hell of a rooster. He's very protective of his girls. Honey once jumped into Gunner's pen and got into a fight with Gunner because he felt like Gunner was encroaching on his territory. So he decided to go in there. Thought it was a good idea. Learned his lesson real quick, but he got away from it with just a puncture wound on his tail, which was lucky of him because it took me a minute to catch him and get him out. But what's great about it is that Honey now understands that dogs are a big danger to his girls, his chickens, and to the geese. So when there's a dog that comes too close, like where our property is, then Honey alerts them and gets all his girls inside usually, which is, exactly what we want to see happen for him to protect them. My day just beautiful. I do look forward to editing that video though of Pretty Burt with my husband, so you guys can see how Pretty Burt reacts to my husband. And I'm grateful. What? What? Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Today we got predators everywhere, man. I've been seeing upwards of 6 hawks at a time in the sky at random times today. In the morning and early afternoon is usually when the hawks are out and hunting in this area. One of the reasons why I hang out here for periods of times when I first let them out, or whenever the certain times come around, or you know what I mean, like for different reasons, I'll stay outside for periods of time. Sometimes it's just for fun because I'm just hanging out with my birds, and sometimes it's both, as in I'm hanging out with them for protection, to guard them. I don't have a guard dog yet, and for fun. And then sometimes it's only for protection. Where I really don't feel like being outside. I don't feel like hanging out outside. I don't really have a choice because we have stray dogs outside or something. And I need to keep an eye on the birds to make sure that they don't get attacked. What's the birdie saying? What's the status, guys? What's the birdie telling you? Huh? What's the status? Hi, Delta. 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 You got Missy beat. You got Missy beat. It's so tough. Num 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 num. Some water, Goofy. Hey. Buck, 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 buck. Come on, buck, bucks. Nugget. Nugget. Buck, 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 buck. Come on, buck, buck. Buck, buck. Buck, 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 buck. them cats. Got sleepy chickens. Enjoying the sunlight. You want some more food over here? All right. I'll get you some more. Oh, man. I need to buy an egg basket, you know? So I have something that's safe to carry my eggs inside. Look at this beautiful goose egg. Isn't it gorgeous? If anybody's watching who owns geese, let's see. Oh, nothing yet. If anybody's watching who has geese or has chickens or ducks or anything like that, is there a certain pen or pencil or marker, like a specific one, that you use to mark your eggs? Because now that I'm getting more eggs from Layla, and I need to start paying attention to when she laid the egg, I need to figure out how to mark them, and I don't want to ruin the bloom, which is basically like an invisible protective layer that goes around the entire egg that filters out things like bacteria, because the eggs are actually porous. For anybody who might not know, eggs are porous. The reason they're porous is because oxygen needs to be able to get in for the embryo when the embryo is growing. Like the egg needs to be able to breathe, basically. So, since the egg is porous, that means that potentially bacteria and viruses could get in. So, what the chicken's body does right before it lays the egg, it applies a cover over the egg that's called a bloom, that is like nearly invisible, pretty much invisible, and it protects the egg inside the embryo from bacteria and viruses and whatever else from getting into the egg while the embryo is waiting and or growing. Um, so my concern is that if I mark the goose eggs with a marker or something and don't use the right one, that it could potentially compromise the bloom and therefore, compromise the embryo, which could result in the gosling not growing in a healthy way. I need to set you guys down for a moment. That's the wrong one. There we go. Open the garage if it stays up. There we go. Hard enough. That's that. Now the garage door is open and the chickens have multiple ways to get away from predators. Windows are, oh yeah, the windows. That's the other thing. Wait. First, I'm gonna go double check out front Like I said, this is going to happen more often because I need to make sure that my animals are safe. Oh, this is no fun to do all this with a headache. With a headache today. I don't want to. I don't want to. Hi, kitties. Hi, kitties. Did the kids feed you yet? Huh? Did the kids feed you yet? Is that from yesterday? Watch out, guys. Watch out. Hmm. I don't see the dogs right now. Let's go and see how the birdies are doing. Here they are. Anyway, if anybody knows what kind of marker or pen or whatever to use for eggs, I would appreciate it. Either way, I'm going to be researching it. Well, look, the yappers are out. Let's see what they're losing their minds about. Kitties. Hi, Kit. You okay? You okay, Kit? What? What? You mad? One of my cats, Simba, is sitting right there. That's what they're freaking out about. Uh-oh. Keep going. Little butthead. Even think about doing it. Huh? 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 Notice how my chickens are gone? It works really well, actually. Saw it in another video. Worked like a charm. So as you guys can see, all the chickens ran to cover. They're going to slowly come back out now. The only ones that somewhat sort of stayed out are the roosters. And the whole reason why they went running is because I yelled hawk. So you go hawk like that. The chickens consider that an alarm sound. Like when we kind of somewhat like yell, screech, hawk, it sounds very similar to a rooster sounding alarm. And the only reason I know this is because I saw it in a video and I thought it was kind of funny, right? Because this lady was basically joking, saying she's training her birds to run to run to cover, right? To get good at running for cover. And kind of like a drill, right? It's a hawk drill. Well, it turns out that all her chickens, when she yelled hawk that way, all of her chickens ran inside, ran for cover, right? So I thought it was kind of funny. And then I saw some people in the comments were saying that, yeah, of course, because the word hawk, when you go hawk like that it apparently sounds almost identical to a rooster's alarm sound. So when you yell hawk at your chickens, when you see an aerial predator, there's a very good chance that your chickens will react by running for cover because they will recognize it as an alarm. And you can basically use it if, say, like your rooster didn't see something, or you're noticing something, or you notice some sort of predator or something like that. Just try it out, see if your chickens react to it. Look it up on the internet. Like I said, there's at least one video out there. She says something like, drilling my birds to like hide from hawks, or hawk call drill chickens, something. I don't know. I don't remember what she titled it. I saw it on Facebook, but it was like a TikTok short, so I'm sure it'll be on YouTube and on TikTok. But I'm pretty sure it was a TikTok short. But um, like I said, yeah, I tried it on my chickens before and it worked. So I wanted to tell you guys that it works because, if you have chickens yourself, and even if you have a rooster or if you don't have a rooster, if you ever notice an aerial predator or even a ground predator, this can be a way that you can give your chickens a heads up if maybe they're not within sight of your rooster yet, or if you don't have a rooster. You can basically communicate with your chickens that there is a predator and that they need to hide, and they will go hide. And so I just wanted to let you guys know that. I remembered it because that hawk or falcon, no idea which one it is, just flew pretty low right here. It was pretty close to us. And it was most likely eyeing the chickens. Sorry for moving around all funny right now. I've been looking around, making sure he doesn't circle back around, because they do often circle back around. And sometimes they'll come swooping in right above the roof right here, and they'll be super low. And usually they suddenly turn or something if they see the geese or me right in that location. But like they're thinking about attacking, but they end up not attacking most of the time. They've only ever attacked once, and then they regretted it. And I'm hoping that they all talk about it. And they told each other that there's a crazy rooster on this property that spurred a hawk or a falcon when he tried to swoop down and grab a chicken. You know? Hi, Key Pie. Getting your num nums? Num 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 nums. This is a little Moran chick. It's a French copper Moran, which apparently is the original version of the Moran. Now, these ones are obviously not show quality or something. I think actually that these guys are mixed between the English naked leg Morans and the French Kappa Morans with the feathered legs, because their feathered legs are not very feathered. They do have feathers on their legs, which comes from the French gene, but see, feathered legs usually look more like something like this, where you can see they look like they're wearing like mittens or something on their feet. Those are feathered feet, feathered legs. And some having more, and some have them less. Some of my Morans have almost no feathers, or don't have it, like barely any feathers. Like you can see on this one. Like you can see that the chicken has feathers on its leg, but it's not a whole lot, you know? Hey, Nugget, how you doing? What's up? And then here's another one. Buck, buck, buck. And this one, it's pretty similar. If it would let us see, she barely has any on the left one. She like has some sprouting. On the right one, she has a few. That one looks like it's got a similar situation going on. Barely any, if at all. So I think these ones aren't pure French Morans. I think that these ones are the like mixed ones, like where like maybe somebody was working on a flock to bring back the French gene or something like that. The original gene where they have the super feathered legs. I don't know. But it's not like I've looked into it a whole bunch. I pretty much just learned that there's the French Copper Morans and then there's the English Copper Morans. I'm sorry, French Black Copper Morans or English Black Copper Morans. And the English ones are basically just the ones that don't have feathers on their legs at all. And then the French Black Copper Morans are the ones that have the feathers on their legs. And that's specific to the Moran breed. Like, there's obviously many different breeds of chickens that we've created as humans. Find some good stuff? Did you find some good stuff? Huh? Delta. Hi. Hi, Delta. Yes, you're so handsome. You know that? You know that? You're such a handsome boy. Yes, baby. Uh-uh. Hi, pretty. Hi. Hi, pretty bird. Yes, hi, bud. Hi, buddy. Hi. You know what? I'm curious about something. I'm curious. Shall we test the ganders again? Let's see. I wonder how he'll react. Don't do it, Teriyaki. Lucky you earned your spot. Anyway, so as we found earlier, Layla has laid another egg. I am going to show you guys. I'm using my bag as a barrier between myself and one of my roosters. Hi, honey. You're such a handsome good boy, you know that? Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. Hi, honey. Thank you. Anyway, let's see. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Uh, 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 uh. You see that? You don't know what to do? You don't know what to do? Well, we need to practice. Next year you're gonna be a daddy. Maybe even this year. No, not your, damn it. Pretty bird. You already saw daddy today. You already saw him today, okay? Yes. And we yelled that. Stop pulling. Pretty bird does not like teriyaki. The boys are definitely kittens. Hi. Delta. See, you're supposed to bury it. No, you're not gonna eat it. No, you don't eat it. No, you don't eat it, Echo. You could literally be the dad of that egg. Are you kidding me, dude? Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Test is over. I think Pretty Bird knows that it's something special. He just doesn't know what to do with it. Get it? Look, he wants it back. I wonder if he wants me to sit on it. Don't eat it. What? What? Don't bite it, boys. Come on now. babies. Come on, behave yourself. Literally, one of you is the dad of that egg. Pretty Bird's the only one who's acting remotely like a father to that egg. What do you think, Charlie? Alright. I'm gonna take that egg to a safe place, okay? No. So Pretty Bird doesn't know that he's supposed to bury it. He's supposed to cover it. But I don't remember if the boys have part in covering the eggs or not. I'm pretty sure they do. Canada geese do. Not sure if the domestic ones do, so I'll look into that a little bit and see how the boys usually behave. But the fact is that though these boys will show some interest in Layla and will hang out with her here and there, as you can see, she's got both her boys hanging out with her right now. Pretty Bird's hanging out with his two girls over there. Well, three girls, technically. So in all reality, Pretty Bird's the one that scored because he's got three girlfriends, okay, that all want to be with him. Whereas these boys have to share a lady. The part where Pretty Bird's losing out is that his women are not ready until next year, next season. At the minimum, two of them will not be ready until next season. Go on, get out of here, you. All the way up in the sky, we've got one. Another predator. Usually when there's one, there's another. Anyway, and Layla is ready to mate. Has been mating with the both of the African ganders, and has been laying eggs. This is her fifth egg, I'm pretty sure. So she's been laying eggs, and she's been doing a good job so far. Now, I would totally be cool with barbecue. Get out of my bag. I got a little messy. I would totally be cool with leaving the eggs with Layla and letting her care for them because she is showing interest in taking care of the eggs. But the reason why I haven't been leaving them with her is because I have chickens who have shown a tendency of breaking and into and eating eggs, raw eggs that they've laid. And since I have chickens who are willing to do that, my concern is that they might try to break into this egg, like one of her eggs or her eggs in general, and destroy them at some point. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm not sure if I can let her incubate and hatch them this year on her own. Because I was kind of, in a way, hoping that she would have nested either inside the kennel or that she would have nested in its corner, because then I could have built something to enclose it, or I could have put the door on the kennel, but she chose to nest out just randomly inside the coop. And I'm just going to have to test it at some point and give her some of the eggs and see whether or not she's willing to sit on them or not, or if she's not going to want to hatch them out, if she's not going to be interested in incubating. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with all that. But I'm very excited that we now have a egg-laying goose, and I will be looking into how to I've been trying to reach somebody to figure out how to get to be allowed to legally ship hatching eggs. So I got to figure that one out. I don't know how yet, but I got to figure it out. I got to figure out the terminology that you're supposed to be and who you have to contact for it or how you put in an application or whatever else so that I can legally ship out to gift or sell these eggs to people. Any eggs that I don't use so that they're not, you know, they're not going to waste. They're not going to be wasted. The eggs will end up being used, you know? Anyway, I do hope that you all have a wonderful day. I'll probably come back online again later. Right now, I'm just having a headache. I want to go take some medicine. I need to eat something. Lord knows I haven't eaten yet. And yeah, not feeling too great. And I'm hoping those darn. Hey, excuse you. I don't think so, lady. Thank you, Wolf Dog Mom. Sorry. I gotta go and eat something. But look, Layla laid another egg. And I did upload that video. And I did record a video of Pretty Bird seeing Daddy earlier. So I gotta edit it and upload it. But I'll make sure to do that today. Pretty Bird's trying to get with Charlie. And Charlie's out. I feel so bad for him. He's so desperate and she keeps running away from him. I feel so bad for him. Pretty Bird, it's not you. She's not ready. She's too young. It's not you, dude. It really isn't. She likes you a lot. That's why you can't mate with Layla, because she's keeping you from her. Right. She wants you all to herself, but she needs you to wait. And I know it sucks, because you're already almost 4 years old. I'm sorry. If I find another adult Canada goose, I will do my best to get her over here. But if I find an adult female, if anybody hears of an adult female from a legal breeder, mind you, then let me know. Because I'd be happy to add an adult female that's over 2 years old to my flock. Because then Pretty Bird would actually maybe have a shot. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful afternoon, wonderful day, and I'll probably see you guys in like, I don't know, an hour or two, maybe 3 hours, most likely in about 2 hours. I'll probably come back online. So, see you guys then. Bye.